Okay. So, welcome guys to the second part, the next sector of Faster Than Light. Here we go. We have two options, an energy-controlled sector and an uncharted nebula. I would prefer to go to the energy-controlled sector. So let's do it. You've arrived in energy space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Okay. Alright, not many stations, but let's go to this one first. Essentially, a strategy that I like to do in FTL is visit as many places as possible so you can get as much scrap as possible. You arrive just in time to see a unusually well-armed energy ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck. Is it an energy or is it a pirate? A young mantis in a charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the energy and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The energy have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Mantises are usually hostile, and energies are usually friendly, so, you know, it's kind of like, you know, if an orc comes and, like, you know, help me, and, you know, Legolas is like, dude, I'll give you something if you give me that orc, you know, it's like, I guess, you know, you won't kill me afterwards, he will, probably. So let's agree to offer. Let's agree to the offer. Oh, well, okay. Fury sparks in the eyes of the mantis. You won't go easily. Causes serious damage before you can be captured. You get 30 scrap, but took, like, I don't know, 5 points of damage. Which, all in all, I think it's worth it. We got actually 33 because we have that scrap arm. I guess we have a little ninja scrap arm augmentation that just, like, you know, pocketed 3 more scrap energies. Alright, here we go. Distress beacon. Let's go up there. Greetings. It's so good to see you. We've been out of fuel and floating out here for weeks. Terrified a pirate or those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare us some fuel? Federation. He's a bomber. He might save my life later. I'm okay on fuel. Not the best, but I'll give it to him. Thank you. Here, have this extra scrap as payment. Fuel costs, I think, 3 scrap each, so yeah, that was well worth it. Continue. Actually got 30. Okay, let's go to the store. We have 137 scrap. We're rolling in dough. Rolling in scrap would hurt, I think. Get slivers, metal slivers. Ouch. Message arrives. Your scrap, ours, our weapons for you. Just about to raise shields when you realize it's an energy trader looking for a trade. I guess he could be more tactful. But, okay. We have systems here. Crew teleporter, drone control, and cloaking. Well, first let's fix all of the things and buy all of this fuel, because we need more of that. Another scrap recovery arm. I wonder if that stacks. I think it does. Stealth weapons. That would only be worth it if I also got the cloaking, which I don't have enough money for. Advanced FTL navigation. Really? Would you ever want to do that? The rebels are coming, man. Let's get another scrap recovery arm, and that's it. That's it. 2 scrap recovery arms. Okay. Another distress beacon. Let's go there. I'm kind of not doing the most optimal route right now, but hey, man, there's events. Let's do them. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense systems have gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Well, I guess we can only destroy it, so let's try it. Fire a few volleys, and it's clear the defense system is no match for my weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there is trouble. Okay. Pretty harmless. Jeez, look at all these things, man. Okay, I'm jumping there first before I go to that distress beacon. See a small rebel carrier in the distance. You lay low and try to blend with the other traffic. However, what other traffic? Is there a highway beneath me? However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone deep in energy space. Yes. Okay. Alright. ship without life forms within a nearby within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Yes, let's search the ship. Find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable. There's some strange stasis pod that catches my eye. Okay. Looks like a massive asteroid is in direct collision course with a derelict ship. You have to pull your crew. What do you want to grab first? Okay. Now this is kind of metagamer of me. I've actually done the stasis chamber side quest to get the crystal ship. Although actually, did I do that? I think I might have died actually on that run. I'm gonna take the weapon though. Got a Pegasus missile. That's one of the best missiles in the game, I believe. And 13 scrap. Takes 3 power, but good grief, it fires 2 missiles, 2 damage each, pierces all shields. And I believe it only takes 1, I believe. I'm probably dead wrong, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's jump. I'm gonna go. Can I go from there to there? Okay, I'm gonna go here, 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 then possibly here, and then exit. Okay, that's the plan. Over here, Mantis comm chatter. The one on the right is starting to rot. Take him down, take off his fingers, put him out of the airlock. Yeah, they don't seem to be friendly. No shit. Let's attack, because Mantis is man. Oh, we have Mantis on board. I'm gonna pause here. And, well, I wonder. Let's shoot him out the airlock. Let's starve him of oxygen. Although I don't know if I necessarily want to do that right now because he's attacking my oxygen system. Shit. Okay. Let's close that. And right. Target their weapons. Ripley and Stark. Tony. Well, I gave that one away. Tony, get in there and fight the Mantis. You'll be okay, I promise. Ripley, take him out. Mantises are good at fighting, like I mentioned earlier. Come on, get the deeps. Get the deeps. He's almost down. Fire the burst laser. Come on, get him. And then I'm gonna have... Okay, you teleported back off. Let's heal up real quick. Heal up, heal up. We need to get in that oxygen room. Let's open all the doors to, like, balance all the oxygen between our rooms so that we don't starve ourselves of oxygen when we go in there. Now get in there and repair it quick. I'm getting a little low here. Okay, their weapons are still out. That's good. Keep firing that burst laser. Come on, repair, repair, repair. Tony, get back to shields. And Ripley back on weapons. And just like that, Mantis Scout is dead. Fantastic. 20 scrap, 1 missile, 1 drone part. It exploded. Great. Have 115 scrap. Let's upgrade our... What shall we upgrade? I'm thinking our shields. And shields are unique in that they take 2 power. Each bar can... Upgrading increases... Yeah, there you go. Over on the right there you see... the first one does nothing, but the second one has 1 shield bar, and the 4th one has 2 shield bars. So now I'll have 2 shield bars, but I also need 2 more power to put into those shields. So, just enough. Let's power them up. Actually, I didn't really need to do that because I already had 2. Oh well, having more power is never a bad problem. Let's jump. On an abandoned mining station on a nearby moon, a quick scan shows no life, but we get 11 scrap and a usable drone schematic, the Defense Drone Mark II. Although, we don't have any drone system, so that's kind of pointless. Let's go to the store. And you can do more remarkable things with just a pile of scrap, don't you know? Okay, so let's sell the breach missile and the defense drone because it's useless. Back up to 100 scrap. Great, fantastic. Let's get Maxim, because I love that magazine. And let's fix all our hull, and another scrap recovery arm. Why not? We shouldn't have repaired, otherwise we could have gotten it. You know what? I think what I'm going to do instead is upgrade our power... No, not our power. Our weapons. Can I do that? Shit! 50. Damn it. Oh well. We can do that later. Let's jump here. I think we'll have enough time to get to the exit before the rebels get to us. We are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Yes, more mercenary work. Convince them. Okay, it's pretty much the same event as we had in the first sector, although instead of a mantis, this time it is an energy fighter. Alrighty. Be sure not to pull them up, blah blah blah. Continue. Okay. Let's take out their... well, let's target their weapons again. See, the problem with energy fighters is that they have this super overcharged shield here, this green. Now, if you notice, when I shoot them, this drains. So I need to hit them basically 5 times before I can even touch their rechargeable shields. This is just a one-time charge. And they also have ion weapons, which disable our system. See, right now, our shields have been disabled for a second or two. Now they're back up. Alright, come on. Alright, their super shield is down. Let's get those weapons offline. I don't want to get hit with an ion blast. Okay. Ion is off, but their beam is still on, but since we have enough shields, it's not a threat at all. And we missed everything. Well, we hit one, but it just took out the shield, so. Ion is back up now. Come on. Come on, Ripley. Close all our doors, I just noticed. Alright, both our shields, our systems, guns are down. And since we don't want to kill them, let's shoot them in their oxygen. Because that makes sense. Alright, we win. Let them live. Yeah. 19 scrap and the Ion Blast Mark II. I wonder if that was the same gun that they had. Continue. It's a very, very short fire. Jesus. Look at that. Alright, let's put some more power into our weapons. Here. Look at that thing. Look at that. Very cool. It's already charged and stuff. Alright. So I might use that soon, but for now I'm going to stick with a good old faithful burst laser. And, actually, I'm going to take... no, not out of engines, out of the med bay. And let's power up the Pegasus missile first, I think. Because the Pegasus missile is cool, and I want to show you guys that. So let's jump to the exit. We can barely make it. I'm liking this run so far. We're doing well. We've live long-range beacon. Cool. Hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning a request, they offer us supplies. Fantastic. 25 scrap, 2 fuel, 1 drone part. Let's, can we upgrade our... what can we upgrade? I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade the doors and the sensors, because subsystems are important too. So now we have these gray doors instead of those orange ones. These are blast doors. They're going to take a lot longer to get through, and I think they resist fire more. So, okay, let's jump to the next sector. So, in the next episode, we will choose between the Mantis-controlled sector and another uncharted nebula. Thank you all for watching.